watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
This morning, a family and the community wants answers after the death of another Fulton County inmate. This time, it's 24-year-old Chandre Delmore.
Our Ariana Maniz is live for us at the Fulton County Jail. Ariana, we could get more details about this death from attorneys later today.
That's right. His family is expected to hold a press conference today as they're wondering how this 24-year-old died in custody. This also comes as Fulton County commissioners are wondering how to fix the number of issues plaguing the Rice Street Jail. Now, Delmar, he passed away on Sunday, 3 days after he was found unresponsive in his jail cell. And he is the latest inmate to die here at the Fulton County Jail since August 1st. An inmate has died every week. We spoke to Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitts, who says that this is a problem that the county really needs to address. Their top priority at this point is really cutting down on overcrowding at the jail. He says at the county, they're considering moving inmates to 2 different prisons, one in Georgia and another in Mississippi. He also says the county must also address why so many inmates are sitting at the jail months, even years, without an indictment. He even goes as far as saying that DAs, judges, and solicitors are not doing their jobs. He tells us that Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt, he's actually looking to go visit those jails next week with the goal of moving inmates within the next 3 weeks, but they need to research whether the law allows them to move inmates an extended distance away from their attorneys. Meanwhile, this all comes as a DOJ, they're investigating the Rice Street Jail. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. This morning, the DeKalb County School District says its chief of police is on paid administrative leave as they look into what appears to show him body slamming a student, a video that's being shared a lot right now. The student's father is telling us he could not believe what he saw.
I was in shock that it was an actual officer, an adult, grabbing him and actually slamming him to the ground.
Richard Stevens says a video clip circulating online doesn't reveal much about what led up to his son's arrest last week. What it does appear to show is his son being slammed to the ground. The school district tells us it's aware of the video involving Police Chief Brad Gober. He's now on paid leave while there is this investigation.
An Atlanta business owner is sounding the alarm over a string of burglaries. She says her store has been hit 3 times in the last month. Katrina Kausauer's boutique, according to Fashion, is celebrating 2 years, but instead of relishing in that, she says thieves are trying to steal her joy. Security cameras caught this masked man wearing a black t-shirt and a Reebok t-shirt with that black hat on. Now, that is a clear picture if I never did see one of a robber. Somebody knows exactly who that is. Breaking into the store, you can see him just walking out, his arms full of stolen merchandise in that backpack too. She says that he took thousands of dollars worth of merchandise.
I've been leaving the lights on, got new camera system, new alarm, so when it goes off, it literally wakes up the neighborhood to stop, to deter them from even coming in.
Kusar fears that her insurance premium could go up after repeated reports of her company, and they actually could drop her altogether if that store is now considered high risk. She's had to give some online customers refunds. And that was a look at your top headline.
All right, Chesley, help us get out the door. How are we looking today?
Pretty good. Not bad at all, at least for the start of the day. If you got to get that lawn work in, you want to get it in early because there is a slight risk that we could see an isolated shower to pop up mainly east of the city of Atlanta. So looking at 91 degrees for the afternoon high temperature. Noted it will be hot and humid today. Those breezes out of the west at about 10 miles per hour the day as a front continues to push right on through our area. That front right there on the back doorstep will continue to slide right on through. We'll shift our winds just a little bit, but we're also looking at dropping our humidity levels. So today, out ahead of the front, hot and humid. Behind it, it'll be hot, but less humid. And so it will be a better day. In fact, a better couple of days as we head toward the upcoming weekend. So we're watching for that. Dry right now, but could provide us with a few scattered showers later on this afternoon. You notice the Storm Prediction Center has placed a marginal risk, a level 1 threat for severe weather. You're looking at Athens over toward Augusta, down through Macon. That's where we have that dark green shade or that marginal risk. The light green just means a general threat for showers or thunderstorms. We have that over the city of Atlanta. Not much taking place for our westernmost counties for today. We'll give it a 20 to 30% chance. That's all for today. Tomorrow, even lower. And then as we head through the weekend, you're still looking at the 20% chance for rain returning to the area Saturday, Sunday, going into Monday as well. Here's how it all plays out for us. Forecast track model shows us starting off with fair skies this morning, but we'll get those clouds developing once we get toward the afternoon. Partly sunny skies will be the afternoon call. You'll notice after about 3, 4 o'clock, you'll notice these showers developing just to the east of the city. So Athens, again, making all included in that, where we could have some embedded thunderstorms that could produce some damaging winds. So we'll watch for that. Starting you off on your Friday, starts off clear. I think it will remain that way through the afternoon. Mostly clear skies. Temperatures up to 90 degrees, but with lower humidity, it's going to feel pretty nice out there. And then on Saturday, partly sunny skies. We'll have a 20% chance once again for an isolated shower to pop up in the afternoon. We'll do the same on Sunday. Everything looks pretty good as far as the tropics go close to the United States, but we do have a hurricane out there, Lee, and then we also have this cluster of thunderstorms that is likely to become something tropical. 80% chance over the next 7 days that it could become a tropical storm, so we'll be watching that. Lee will move close enough to the United States as a major hurricane. That is the forecast for it. We'll watch what happens once we get into next week. For now, it is at least forecast to begin to bend to the north and not pose a threat to the United States at this particular time, but we'll keep you updated.
This morning in Marietta, there is an investigation into the accidental shooting with a 1-year-old. Cobb County Police responded to an apartment complex off Highway 41, telling us 1-year-old Royal Clark got a hold of a gun inside the apartment and shot himself. This morning, Conrad Clark is charged with reckless conduct and involuntary manslaughter. Take a look at this video. You're watching a convicted murderer escape the Pennsylvania State Prison. He'll stretch his body out and just climb up those walls. Prison officials say that once he reached the roof, Danilo Cavalcante climbed through razor wire to get out of the prison walls. Earlier this year, another inmate escaped the same way, but was caught a few minutes later. This morning, police are still searching for Cavalcante.
Now, we've seen the viral one-chip challenge everywhere for years, but the parents of a Massachusetts teen say they believe it led to their son's death. The 14-year-old said he ate a very spicy tortilla chip that landed him in the school nurse's office. His parents say the nurse checked him out and then called them. The child's mom says he felt fine, but then passed out at home and then died at the hospital hours later. As of this morning, officials have not confirmed the cause of death or the teen and what role the chip may have played in his death, if at all.
This morning, a shortage of drugs often used to treat ADHD is putting extra stress on parents this school year. Adderall has been in short supply since last fall. Some parents say without the medication, their children can be disorganized, distracted, and unfocused. One psychiatrist we talked to suggests talking to your doctor about some other options or setting up a family routine and a specific study schedule.
Happening today in DeKalb County, the city of Chamblee is opening its new expanded rail trail. The city says this new addition stretches from Pierce Drive to Chamblee Tucker Road. The Chamblee Rail Trail is about 2 miles and now spans from Keswick Drive to Peachtree Road to Pierce Drive. A ribbon cutting ceremony is this evening at 5:30 near Thrive Fitness. It is open to the public.
A big celebration this morning for the Atlanta Dream, the team heading to the playoffs. It'll be their first appearance in 5 years. The Dream clinched their spot just hours ago in last night's win over the Seattle Storm. Final score 79-68. The Dream wraps up the regular season this week, and the playoffs start next Wednesday. Go Dream, Chesley.
Dream team. Gotta believe it. Gotta believe it. I'm gonna make it all the way. We're looking at 85 degrees by noon today with partly sunny skies. There's a slight chance that we can see an isolated shower. But for the most part, most of us are going to stay on the dry side. You're looking at 91 degrees for the high temperature. Then by 6 o'clock, driving home, you're looking at temperatures right around 84 degrees, again under partly sunny skies. Tomorrow, 90 for the high, but a 10 on the barometer. Lower humidity around will make it feel nice. We'll hold on to that 20% chance for rain through the weekend and into next week.
We have some friends here wearing their jerseys today because they're ready for football. The NFL season finally here, kicking off tonight here on 11 Alive.
The defending Super Bowl champs Kansas City Chiefs will take on the Detroit Lions. Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City is going to be the host for tonight's NFL season kickoff. Live coverage begins at 7 tonight, which means we're going to move Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy over to our sister station, the ATL. It's going to be there. We promise you can find it. If you send an email, please be nice. We know how you feel about Wheel and Jeopardy.
Yeah, trying to make all the gamers happy.
Yeah.
The Wheel of Fortune gamers and the NFL gamers.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, have a great day, everybody. You almost made it to Friday. Today's show's next. We'll see you back here in the morning.